Rex Alexander for Aero-News Network at EAA AirVenture 2021 here at Pioneer Village with some folks that have been here since at least 1985, giving the public something very special, and that's a ride in a helicopter. With me here today is Jimmy Freeman. Jimmy, thanks for joining us today. Tell us a little bit about the operation and how many people do you have involved? When did you start, and what are some of the numbers that you see every year?
So we started giving rides for EAA in 1994. It was a way to raise money for the EAA. Started with one helicopter, which they owned. We're now up to 4 helicopters total, 3,500 rides in a good week, about 175 hours of flying time. It's been a great way to see the grounds and to see parts of the show if the show is going on. About a 4 to 5 minute ride. Our group is right now 13 pilots, including mechanics, and they come from all careers in helicopter aviation primarily. And we have some fixed wing mixed in there too.
And these aircraft are here. Some of them are actually here on service. They're in the museum, but they're fully functional, fully flying, and some of the other aircraft come in from around the other country. Where do some of these other aircraft reside in the United States?
So the EAA owns the one. It's a Bell 47 G2. The 3 others are privately owned.
Okay.
We go through them meticulously during the year and get them ready for the show.
And one of the aircraft actually has been here since the beginning.
Right, and that's the EAA. That's the one they own. It's a G2, restored by a friend of mine in the early 70s. It came due on a 1,200 hour in 1994. Together with him and the EAA, he invited myself to start giving revenue rides, 1 to pay for the overhaul, and 2 to give attending people to the show a way to see the grounds. So it's worked out really well.
Over 35 years that this has been going on, and you've been giving rides to a lot of people. Have you, by chance, seen anybody that you've given a ride to come back later and say, hey, I became a helicopter pilot by this?
We actually did. In the early days, we were talking about that last night at dinner, I used to autograph kids' baseball hats when they got done with their ride, and I've met several people that got their rides with me or one of the others that became helicopter pilots. So it was actually, it became contagious. So.
Very rewarding to see people that you've actually exposed into aviation are now pilots in this industry. That is great. So if you're free and you want to see the grounds at Oshkosh from a totally different and awesome view, come by Pioneer Village and visit the folks at Pioneer Village flying the helicopters and take a ride.
Pilot Communications USA is proud to introduce our latest headsets, the Carbon A1 Active Noise Reduction and the Carbon P1 Passive Headset. Carbon fiber makes our headsets 30% lighter than others, which significantly reduces pilot fatigue. Our BlueLink hand control unit allows you to connect 2 devices at the same time, and the record out capability can send audio to an onboard camera or digital recorder. Get the headset that's so light you may forget you're wearing one at pilot-usa.com.